and welcome to Vino Stitchers. I'm Katie.
And I'm Robin.
And it is our 19th floss tube.
And here we are, we're back finally. It has been a long, like since February?
February, I believe.
I believe February, but we had a busy...
February 20th.
February 20th. We had a very busy
couple
March
of months.
And April, we just went from one thing right into the next,
we
basically.
Did. Yeah.
So we had my son's wedding. I think everybody knew, if you follow us, that my son got married the 28th of March. So March was busy getting ready for that. And we had a fabulous wedding.
Yeah.
Everything was beautiful. I can't say enough about how perfect the day was.
It was a great day. Just so happy. Everybody was happy. Just a great wedding and so much fun. They had a great little after party.
Yes.
And the reception was
Everything
so fun.
was perfect.
Everything was
perfect.
Delicious. Yeah, great.
So then we went from that, of course, into Easter.
Yeah.
Right after that. And then we went from Easter to the Steel City Stitchers retreat.
Yes.
So I have my new Steel City merch on.
And I have, not new, but Steel City
from a year or so
couple years ago.
Yeah. So, and you might notice also we
have microphones, so hopefully you can hear us a little better. Hopefully it sounds okay.
We're gonna try that out.
If it's not good, you can let us know.
Yeah, let us know how it is, because like
we don't really know. We're just trying it.
We've been wanting to get microphones for a while, and Katie, it was kind of like a birthday gift to me, but kind of to both of us.
You know,
She gave it to me at the retreat and said, here's a little gift, and we got a new tripod. We just kind of wanted to
we upgraded a bit, you know.
We got to our 1,000
did,
subscriber,
finally.
And we thought it's time to celebrate, and
we deserve a little upgrade.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to have some giveaways.
Yeah, we have 4. We're going to have a little celebration for our 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We have 4 giveaways, so hang on. Like throughout the Flosstube, we have some giveaways that we want to share. So please like and subscribe. If you're new, we just kind of wanted to reintroduce ourselves.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
So, like I said, my name's Robin. Katie's my daughter. I have another son, like I said, I have a son also that just got married at the end of March. And I have 2 dogs, Charlie and Miss May. What else? I teach. I've been a teacher for 4 years. I teach Title I reading. I don't know. I've been cross-stitching for, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 years, but then quilting, I started quilting before that. So I also quilt when I get time. So I just do it as like a hobby, pastime, something to do to relax in the evening. So that's kind of me. What about you?
And I'm Katie. This is my mom, obviously, as she said. I'm married, so I have a husband, and we have a dog, an Australian Shepherd. His name's Heinz. He's a little crazy. He's like 4 years old, so he's a little nutcase, but we love him. And what else? I cross-stitch mostly. I had a brief quilting phase.
Yes, you quilted before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for work, I'm an engineer. So yeah,
we just enjoy. We started the Flosstube. Did we say our Flossiversary? Our Flossiversary was March 17th.
Our Flossiversary.
2 years.
2 years ago.
So 2 years ago, we decided to jump into...
I had just started stitching.
That's right.
2 months before that.
I don't know why we decided at that point.
We just decided we're going to do it, and
here we still are.
And here we still are doing it. So
we try to film every about 6 weeks. I'd say.
I would say it's about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But this
was an
stretch has been. We've had a lot going on.
Yeah. So then we went from after the Steel City Stitchers retreat. Now my niece is getting married,
and I'm in the wedding.
Yeah. And so we are in
wedding mode again. So
and we had the shower today.
Yes, we just got back from the shower. It was a great shower.
Beautiful shower, beautiful bride to be. Yes. And it was a great day. So we decided we wanted to get another Flosstube in. So we have a lot
to share. We have Nashville. We have Steel City Stitchers. Yeah. We have, what else?
Oh my gosh, all kinds of like stitching and finishing that we've done since February to now. And then we have a big haul, because
of course,
when you go from Nashville to the retreat, and then all the things in between,
big haul.
There's a lot to share. So
we're excited to get into it.
Yeah.
We are ready.
We do have a drink to share today.
Of course, we have our classic drink.
We have
some sort of berry vodka.
Berry vodka and Sprite
or 7-Up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dad
My
made
husband mixed it up for me with
berries.
A little strawberry. So cheers. Oh, we have our...
I don't know if you can see it, but it says Vino Stitchers on
our glasses. So we're excited to share that with everybody. So cheers to everybody, and
let's kick it off.
I thought I would share my book of days. I keep this, and I've been doing really well with it. I'll just show you like my April. This is my April. I have them all decorated up for the month with my stickers. So I just collect stickers whenever I see them somewhere. But what I do, I have a little key, and I do a blue highlighter if it's a fully finish. So fully finished means...
The day you fully finish.
Yeah, the day I fully finished it, I highlight it in blue. If it's a start, something new that I started is in pink. You can have, I have those highlighted. And if it's just a finish but not fully finished, that would be in yellow. And then what I do over here is list all my plans that I want to do. That doesn't mean I actually do them, but that's what I would like to do. And then I have a little section down here where I add anything that I purchase. And it helps me, especially when we go to do Flosstube, I just kind of look through and see, oh, what did I finish since then? What did I stitch? And then I usually try to record every day. So you can see almost every day
she's doing some sort of stitching.
Some sort of stitching. And that was April, and then March is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So
even though you've been busy, you've been hard at work.
I still try to stitch a little bit every day.
Yeah.
And then I'm all ready for the month of May.
Yes.
And it's all ready to go, and I have some plans over there. So just getting started. I love it. Oh, and then I'll show you the back. These are my finishes for January. So I have one of the little camera sprocket the kids got me. And so once the month is over, I take the picture of the January finishes, February finishes, March, and then I'll be getting ready to do my April one here. And so all these little pages in the back, I'm planning to put my finishes. And this bound book came from Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she actually adds these extra pages in the back, because when you just order the book a days, it doesn't have the extra pages.
Yeah.
And she puts these on sale like in January or maybe December. You can pre-order them, and she sends away and gets these made. So if that's something you're interested in, keep an eye on her page towards the end of the year. So I just wanted to share that. So I guess we're ready to go into FFOs.
Yes, FFOs. I know that you probably have a lot more than me.
I have 8 FFOs.
I have 4. 2 of them kind of go together.
Yes.
I was going to present them as one. So why don't we do 2 of yours and then...
Okay. So I've showed this multiple times, and I'm going to show it again just because I know you've all seen it and maybe you're tired of seeing it. It is my home wreath swap, but I finished the one for April, and it was my little Easter one. And I actually still have it up because my May one is in process and very close to being done. I'll probably finish it maybe Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
This week, hopefully. So that is and hopefully we'll be done seeing this pretty soon. If you're tired of seeing it,
you're almost done.
But I do love it. I have it hanging in my kitchen.
You might only have to see it one more time.
It's kind of like, you're really going to share that again?
No, I did not say that.
But it has the 14 count black Ada that I stitched it on. I've had this going. It was one of the first things that I ever started stitching. I started this HM&E like
It's a lot of stitching, and just
these letters took.
Yeah.
I thought I would never get it done. Like when I first started, because I was a new stitcher.
Yeah.
But now I can get through these little wreaths pretty quick. But I will, when we get to whips, show you my
the May one.
May one that I'm working on. So do you want me to do my next one?
Yep, next one.
And then the second thing that I did was from the.
I didn't do this one.
Steel City Stitchers had a retreat piece.
A free piece.
And it was from Counting Lupine. And they did this little chart. It was
so cute.
And if you can see, it says Steel City Stitchers 2026
on that real pretty green fabric.
Green fabric.
It's called Witch's Brew.
Yeah, Witch's Brew by Be Stitch Me, and it's a 28 count. And
beautiful red bird. I love that.
And I did a little foldable.
Will I do it now? I don't know.
Because this is our 3rd year at Steel City Stitchers, and each year they have like some sort of retreat piece.
Yeah.
So I have these in my stitching room on my windowsill, all 3 of them. Yeah. So I really do like it. I love that.
So pretty.
Yeah, this is really nice. So that was a finish. And this foldable, they actually showed us at the retreat like a year or so ago how to do these foldables, and
yeah,
I guess it's called a flat fold, not a fold.
I was gonna say, I knew it was something
foldable
flat fold.
But flat fold. So that was it's called Tanager and Laurel, and it was just, I don't think they released it like to the public yet.
But it's so cute.
Yeah, love that. So that's my second little finish. Do you want to do one of yours?
I can do one. Yeah, I can do one of mine. So these, I'm going to share these 2 together. I have these sitting back in my stitch room. I finished them right when I started. So The first one, this is Mayflowers by Primrose. Just a cute little pillow. Cute. I had visions of a spring dough bowl here when I was doing this.
Yeah.
And around the outside, I got the Lady Doc Creates Grape Fizz Chenille. Look how pretty that is. It just matched perfect. The purple little watering can. Really, really cute. So
yeah,
that is the first one.
Nice spring
Maybe
pillow.
I'll hold that. The second one is Home Tweet Home, also by Primrose. And it's just these little birdhouses. There's little birds up there. And it's,
yeah,
I made it tall because they're like birdhouses. It's like they're in a tree kind of. Mm-hmm. And then I envisioned kind of sitting them like this.
Yeah.
Kind of like this. I don't know.
It's cute.
That was the vision.
I love this tall pillow though. That's like a different way to make it.
The fabric on this I got at Joann Fabrics actually. It was like was it DMC? Fabric. Was it like DMC or some sort of fabric? It might have been DMC fabric that they had there. And then this is the Lady Doc Creates Mini Rick Rack. It is tiny. I don't know if you can see how tiny it is, but it's like extra small. So
that is cute. That is cute.
It's like a nice little detail. But yeah, that is the start of my
some of your early stitches.
Some of my early stitches, and my style has changed. I feel
she was really into Primrose a lot, which is good. We love Primrose, but at that time she was just learning. And
yeah, so I thought it's time to get some of these things finished, and they are very cute. So
yeah,
there we go.
Another Primrose finish. I'm into the Quakers.
Yes, the beautiful Quakers.
This is a St. Patrick's Day Quaker I did by Primrose Cottage. And I've done a lot of the Quakers.
Yeah.
And now there's new ones out.
There are new ones out?
So,
what's
the
new
Beach
one
Quaker.
called?
The new one is Whimsical Quaker.
Oh, I didn't even hear the name of it yet.
Whimsical Quaker.
Whimsical Quaker, yeah.
Yes. And they just released, well, not released it. They showed it on Thursday's Flosstube this past week. And I think it's going to be released here in a couple weeks. But I'm going to show you the one I just finished. I actually started the St. Patrick's Day Quaker.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's huge.
It is big. I don't know why it got so big. It is on 25 count potato Lagana. And I started it last year for St. Patrick's Day. So it was a whip that I had. So I was excited that I got it done. So here it is. And like I said, it's kind of big.
I love it.
I know.
The pin, where's the pin from?
The pin is from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. It's
Where
online
did you find that?
on Etsy.
Okay, I need to go check her out.
On Etsy, and she has all different types of pins like this. But just check out all those. I mean, how cute is it? I finished this actually, I think, right on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So I kept it out, and then there's my back. I did a little patch.
Cute.
With that. And the green. This was a finishing kit that came with, you know, they give you,
they give you the wool.
They give you the wool, they give you the fabric and the rickrack.
Cute.
But I love it, and I'll be excited to get it out next year. I've had it out since St. Patrick's Day because I didn't want to put it away. So I guess now, and I actually have a couple other of my Quakers sitting back here. I have my
strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade.
I think that's summer Quaker.
It was a summer Quaker. I did it on a pink. I forget what that fabric was called. And then this one was my spring Quaker. So these are a few of them that I've done. I've just gradually been working through all the Quakers.
I have not done a Quaker yet.
I love them so much. And this was the back of that one. So
this one is gorgeous.
I know. That's purple. And this, look how big this is compared to, I don't know.
I mean,
it doesn't look that much bigger.
But it is.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger.
It's funny. I must have been because of the different fabric.
Would you know what count you used on that?
This one was 25. I don't know what those ones were. Yeah. But I love them. I love all the Quakers. I always say that's one of my goals is to just, that was one of my goals I think this year was to do one of as many Quakers as I could.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So that was my next finish.
I think you can do another one.
Okay, and then my next one was, this was a hands-on design. This was a big one. Again, this was an FFO. I started, not FFO, this was a start last year for Easter, and then I finished it this year, and it is More Chocolate. Life Needs More Chocolate Bunnies, but it's just called More Chocolate Bunnies by Hands-On Design. I started that last year, and here it is.
Oh, it's so cute.
There it is, and it is done on...
It is adorable.
16 count Waxing Moon by Fabric Flair. And I got this little board actually at the dollar store. It's just like a little... I think it might have been a cutting board. Yeah, it might have been a cutting board. It was something was written on it. And what's nice is that you can't see, but it'll stand up. Like it would stand up like this. Or you could put it in a, I think I had it on an easel.
Yeah.
And then I just made a bow and had a little carrot that I added in there.
Really cute.
And I love it. Like I said, I love that some of the things that I had started last year, even though I always think you could start these things, but then it's neat the next year when it comes around.
It is, because
it
you
makes
actually,
you do it.
It makes you want to do it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I already started that, so I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
So that is my More Chocolate Bunnies by
Love it.
Hands On Design.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to share mine. This is a Nashville purchase from last year. This is Spring Blooms by Wildflower Stitching. I love.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Love this one so much. I love how it's just like simple or like elegant. Like I don't know what it is, but I did this one thread. I've never done.
Yeah,
this is my first project doing one thread, and it came out like real nice and delicate and just like perfect. It's stitched on 28 count linen, cream and sugar. That's by Fiber on a Whim. And then I made the cording around the outside here. You can see all this beautiful purple blue cording.
Yeah, really nice.
And to make that, I use the Tiger Lilies tutorial. That's very, very easy. She makes it very easy.
Oh, to do the
cording.
Yes, you use a drill.
Yes, I use the
regular
drill. And I want to get some pins because I don't have the pattern anymore. But they had some like really nice pins like you had
on the Quaker.
Like you had on your Quaker.
Yeah, and she has good prices.
I need to go get some pins.
Gina's, it's called Gina's Unique Needle Minders, but she also has pins.
So yeah, this is my Spring Blooms.
Is there other like series? Is that like a
I don't know.
Summer?
I don't know.
Winter?
But look at like the little bugs flying around. Like
Cute.
I just loved it.
Yeah, you did love that one that came out, I remember.
Yeah, and I bought a kit for this from Summer Kitchen Threads. She kitted me up this, and
our friend Vicky.
And so like when I buy a kit like that, it's like, well, I have to do it, you know. Yeah. So I picked it up this year. And
if you haven't checked out Vicky's shop, it's called Summer Kitchen Threads. She is so good. She's great.
She will find anything you need.
And if you have like a project, like we'll share you one that she kitted up for us. You just tell her, you know, I want this pattern, kit it up. She will get your fabric, your floss, kit it all up for you. She's so good, and she does it quick and gets it shipped out quick.
Yeah, so that's Spring Blooms, my Nashville purchase from last year. I finally got around to it this year. So, and I filled it with a bunch of poly pellets. So it's got
so it got
I love the poly pellets.
Me too. It does.
It's heavy.
Boy, it is. It's nice. Yeah, it's firm. It's nice.
Yeah.
It sets up nice. Yeah.
I also use the for the stuffing, it's like Crafters stuffing. I don't know if you have that. Crafters filling from, it's also polyfill.
Polyfill, but yeah,
it's like a special. I don't know.
I was gonna say
it makes it real dense.
Yeah, I ended up getting some. I think it's something like that too. Instead of the regular, the polyfill is like real light. But this has more of like a cottony. Yeah, it's heavier or something. I don't know.
And it makes the pillows real. It's real.
Yeah,
like tight kind of. I don't know, but it's nice. Right. So, anyways,
cute.
Spring Blooms by Wildflower Stitching.
This one is a big finish for me.
This is a big one.
Patriotic Pears by Annie Bees. This was a Nashville release this year, and Nicole Spohr did a sew stitch along, and it was a 4-week. So each week, 4 weeks. So each week you would stitch one pair. They're pretty easy to stitch.
Yeah, there's not a ton
of
stitching.
They're quick. Yeah. Like you can stitch them up. I had no problem getting them done in a night or so. Like a couple hours, you would finish one. And then the last week she showed you how to actually finish. And I'm telling you what, her tutorial, if you aren't sure how to do a pair, she walks you through step by step how to do it. She made it so easy. Like I would highly recommend if you're on the fence about doing a pair or you're like, I don't think I can do it. She does such a good job with explaining how to do it. And then she had a bonus week where she did another pair, and it's like a quilted pair, like it's fabric.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like little blocks that she put together, and then you stitch it into like a pair, and it's really cute too. So that's another thing. But here are my patriotic pears. I will share them here, and I was going to say I can show you. So for the white one, it was finished on 18 count, Not Another Sampler by Bee Stitch Me, and there it is. And the fabrics came from a finishing kit from Lindy Stitches.
Look at her pretty herringbone stitch.
Look at the herringbone. And again, Nicole shows you how to do the herringbone. I had no problems with her tutorial how to do that herringbone. And then you get, in the finishing kit, you got the wool that you needed for the stem, the leaves, and the bottom.
Nice.
And so the second one is, you can hold that one, is this one was done on an 18 count Earl Grey by Grace Notes Fabrics. And there's the finishing on it. And then I love this one most of all because if you look at this, it says Pennsylvania. Like
the fabric that she got said Pennsylvania.
The fabric that I got, when I opened it up and it was like, I'm like, oh my God, this was like meant for me. And then the other one has Bunker Hill. So it was just like perfect when I got it. So I kind of cut that out so you'd still be able to see the Pennsylvania map on there. And then that's
awesome.
And then the last one, the red one, is done on 18 count Curtain Call by Lap and Loops. There it is. And these are all the called for flosses.
That is a cool.
It's cool, like the music. And then this one has the George Washington. So I cut him out so he would be able to see him too. But I just love how they turned out.
How pretty are these?
I love them.
Oh my God.
Like I said, if you're on the fence about doing these,
kind of makes me want to do.
Because
maybe not the page. Does she have other ones?
Oh my God, she has all kinds. I was
That's
looking
what I thought. I was like,
she has other pairs, and like you could do any of the pair tutorial, any of the pairs.
Yeah.
Stitch them up. I think they're all pretty easy to stitch up, and then just go to Nicole's finishing. She's just gonna keep that up on her page, Nicole Sport, and you can see. She will walk you through how to finish it. They are not hard to do, and I stuffed them with. She recommended. So you could use poly pellets. You could use the crushed walnut shell she used, and what else? I put a little bit of the poly fill in it. And I thought there was something else. So, and then the wool roving. I put some wool roving. So I did like a mixture of everything. So they had a little bit they might have been able to be a little heavier, but they're not bad.
Yeah,
they set up nice.
Yeah.
Whenever you have them like displayed over on my wind shelf, and they're perfect, and I love them, and I'm so excited because when this pattern came out, I was on the fence about, do I want to take, because I thought it was going to be a lot. And it was like, I think because Nicole did that stitch along, I was like,
you got through it quick.
Yeah, they were very easy, very easy to do, but it did take up, I don't have like a ton of whips to show. It seems like everything I was doing, I finished like this, and then I have another big project that we're going to show you. So that was a fun project. If you're on the fence about those, I would say go for it because they were fun. All right, are we ready to show our big one?
We have a big one.
We have a biggie.
We have a biggie.
It is here's the pattern. Another one that we finished was the American Celebration by Primrose Cottage. We both started this last
May.
Was it May or March?
Was it March? I don't know when it was.
Might have been May. Oh no, started May 2025. We started May 2025, and whenever they released this, the goal was that you would do one line per month, and then it would be done. You could get it framed and up for the 250th. So it was kind of one of those things that we both decided we're going to do it. Katie did much better on hers. You finished yours when?
I finished mine
February or March?
Yeah, I think it was like end of March. It was right before April.
Yeah, right before.
Yeah.
I thought it was like way before mine.
It wasn't too much. I don't
think. Then when we went to the retreat, I decided it was going to be.
I think I inspired.
She did. When I saw her son, I'm like, and then my other sister Susan,
she also did.
She had done hers.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I can't not get this done. So I'm like, I just thought during the retreat, this is going to be my focus piece.
She did stitch on it.
And it really made me finish it. So here they are.
Here they are in all their glory.
In all their glory. So I'll let you want to show yours first, and then
I can share mine first. This is mine.
And then we'll show them both together.
This is a frame I got at Michael's. I've been doing a lot of shopping at Michael's. Yeah, perfect.
And do you know what fabric you used?
Oh, I think I used the called for light taupe. I think I did 32 count.
Yeah. Well, mine is stitched on 16 count Dirty Ada by Zweigart. So there it is. And I did the white frame with the blue matting.
Yeah.
And you can see the glass. This is the first time I've done
I don't have any. This is my first framed piece.
Yeah.
So we didn't know. I didn't know about the glass thing.
Yeah. I was telling her that, like a lot of you probably know, that you can get museum glass and it doesn't glare. Well, this is not museum glass. And now that I have it hanging on the wall, I'm like, well, now I kind of see why they do museum glass, because you definitely get the glare. So
maybe next time we'll know.
Yeah, or we can always take the glass out if we decide. But I just thought it would be nice to protect it. I just think it looks like
how nice it looks.
They look so nice.
They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. I love them so much.
Yeah.
It's so excited to have like a piece that's framed.
Yeah.
And now we can have it up from now. I'll keep it up now till probably like August.
Yeah.
Or,
and then Okay, sorry, we had some technical difficulties. We're back.
Yeah, we're just getting used to all these new
All our new
devices.
gadgets.
So the last thing as far as FFOs are, I did this charming couple. I did this for Richard and Leah, my son Richard and his new wife Leah, when they got married. And I worked on this, again, this was like a year-long project. We're going to insert a little video after this that I did. I recorded before the wedding, you know, because I couldn't show it, and now I've already given it to them. So I recorded a video, and we'll insert it after this to show you what it looked like and everything. So, and then, all right, hi guys. I wanted to hop on here real quick because I had been working on this project for quite a while. I think it was over a year, and I was working on it for my son and future daughter-in-law, and their wedding is coming up in March. So I have this all completed, but I can't share it on the Flosstube. So when you're seeing this, it's probably going to be post-wedding when I've gifted it to them. But I wanted to be sure and, you know, videotape the whole thing so you could see just how beautiful it is, because by the time you see this Flosstube, they will have received the gift. So if you remember, and I think early on I shared this in my Flosstube, but then I decided I better not share it anymore because sometimes Leah, you know, decides to watch my Flosstube, which is wonderful. And I didn't want her to see this. So I quit sharing it on Flosstube and really even talking about it, but I have been working on it behind the scenes. So it is this noteworthy needle, and all the blocks are stitched. What I try to do is to stitch one block a month, and then you can, in the center, do their date, their names. And then if you can see in there, there are charms that come with it that you can attach. So what I decided to do was I stuck with the white. I just used a 16 count white Aida, and I did theirs in a purple because purple was their was the color of their wedding. So here is my big reveal, and I was so happy with how it turned out. I bought a frame from Amazon. I just, you know, tried to find a purple frame with some silver that I could use, and it's an 8x10 frame. It fit it perfectly, so I could not have been happier with it. So here is my forward view, and I'm going to try to keep it from glaring, but I'll kind of zoom in. You can see the little charms there in the middle. There was a lot of cross stitching, and then there was a lot of straight stitches. Like these were a lot of straight stitches here. And so basically there were 2 blocks that were the same that you repeated, and they just kind of have them. But all the centers that were straight stitched, those were all different shapes. But you can see it is there, and it says, on this day, a charming couple were married, 3/28/2026, Richard and Leah. So I'll show you the rest of it. And each one of the charms are different. Of the 2, in this one there were 2 charms here. And then, like I said, I did it on that purple frame, and I did put the glass. I was able to keep the glass on it, which was great because that'll help protect it for them over the years. But I just love how it turned out. I could not have been happier with this, and I just can't wait to give it to them. So excited. So this is called Charming Couple. It is a pattern by Noteworthy Needle. They also have one called Charming Child. So if you need one of those for a grandchild or a child of your own, I think it would be a great gift. So fun. It was a long stitch, but loved it, and I cannot wait to give it to them as for a wedding gift. That's all. Thanks, guys. And let's do our first giveaway. All right, so giveaway number 1. So first giveaway, again, this is for our, we met our 1,000 subscribers, and we're over at that, like way over 1,000 now. Yeah. So we've got a lot of new subscribers. So welcome to everybody that has joined us since then, and we're really excited. So our giveaway number 1 is actually a 12 set.
It's a 12 set of calendar. Very nice.
Yeah, nice patterns. They are the calendar crates. They're from
Stitching with the Housewives.
Stitching with the Housewives. And we'll go through and kind of show you quickly what they are. So number 1.
January. That's a little snowman.
February.
March, spring tulips and bulbs.
We have the April, the little carrots. Easter.
May says Farmhouse Quilt Co.
Cute.
Very cute.
This one is Strawberry
that's
Fields
cute.
from June.
You know I love
Strawberry
a strawberry stitch.
You loved it, yeah.
And then here in July we have Freedom Fireworks made in the USA.
August says sunflower seeds, and you also get these little, there's little stitches at the
there's like
bottom
a little-
too. Yeah, there's a little one
Oh,
too.
that's cute. September is pumpkin, giant pumpkin seeds.
October is Black
Oh, that's
Cat,
a cute one.
Black Cat Broom Company.
Who's shocked? I love the Halloween,
Halloween one.
November, Farm Fresh cranberries.
And December is Santa's Reindeer Feed Company. So that is our first giveaway. All 12 of those patterns,
Yes.
the calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives. If you are interested in this set of patterns, please leave the word calendar in the comments, and we will do a drawing, and we will have these in our next
Mailed
Flosstube. If you would please, we want you to like and subscribe to the video, and please be a U.S. subscriber because we won't be able to ship overseas, unfortunately.
Yes.
But we are excited to send this out to one of our subscribers. So
Yes,
thank you again to everybody. So that'll be our first, and we have 3 more to go. So hang in there for our other
Hang
ones.
on in. Okay.
We want to go into our whips.
I have one finish.
Oh, a finish, yeah.
I have a finish.
Let's
I
skip
should
the
have been.
finish.
I should have been ready for this.
That's
Just
okay.
hold that thought. I have it here. This was a Nashville purchase for me. Again, Summer Kitchen Threads kitted this up for me real nice. Uh-oh. Got a little. I got a thread in my zipper. Uh-oh. Sorry. Hold on one moment, please.
We're having more technical
More
difficulty.
technical- okay.
There we go.
It's actually my stitch that's stuck.
Oh, yes, I forgot about this.
Okay, I got
Exciting.
it. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is an animal cracker. My first animal cracker. It's Pip.
Yay! It was a Nashville new release.
A new release for Nashville. There he is.
And you did this at...
I did this whole thing at Steel City Stitch Retreat. I got down to work. Look how cute. Look at his hair. I love his hair.
His or her?
Oh, I think it's a girl. I call it a boy. I keep calling it
I
a
was
boy.
going to say, she has a dress on.
It's a girl. I think it's a girl.
Yeah.
But she's just darling, isn't she?
She's so cute.
So this is on the same fabric. Oh wait, I didn't have Vicky kit this up for me. I'm sorry. I didn't have her kit this up for me. This is the same fabric that I used on my spring blooms actually. So this is the Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim fabric. And then I think it uses Weeks Dye Works. Yeah, so I was hoping to have this finished. I kind of just ran out of time, but hopefully next time we meet, this will be finished.
And you stitched her up pretty much
Quick! I mean,
during the retreat. She got her
during the
done.
retreat, I started
Yeah.
and finished her.
And then she also has this little needle book that I guess she
I
fits
don't know if I'm
inside.
gonna do the needle book.
Yeah, there's a little needle book there.
Maybe if I feel like I need something random to do.
But
I
you
don't
probably
know.
won't. When do you ever feel
I
like
was
doing
gonna
something
say.
random?
I probably won't, but
I love it. Yeah.
I just love it. I'm so excited to have an animal cracker.
Yeah. Love it.
So that was an
Oh,
exciting
and this bag?
finish.
Was this? No, you
I
had
think
that
we
bag.
talked about
Yeah, we
this,
talked the
yeah.
bag before.
And,
so yeah.
and Mom's bag that she made me with the pretty fat vinyl.
With the rabbit on the back.
Yeah.
Um,
So anyways, that's my finish.
I guess that's our only they're all either FFOs or whips in progress.
Yeah,
so
and I don't really have a lot of whips. I have
I don't have like a ton of whips either.
my whips are also kind of haul.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you have
My
that
whips
experience
were
as
more
well
like
or not.
it was either like it was a whip or a fully like I FFO'd it. So most of my last couple months have been doing the patriotic pairs, the American Celebration.
Yeah.
I mean, like the ones that I showed were the ones
When
that
you
were
do
actually-
the bigger projects, you don't have
as many whips.
yeah.
So my first whip is my Jardin Privé and
Jardin Privé.
Jardin Privé. Here it is, and I am stitching this along with my friend Rachel from Five Oaks Farm. Rachel commented on my first video when I shared this pattern, and I had an extra copy that I had picked up like on a freebie table at one of the retreats, and so I sent it her way. So we've kind of been stitching it together and kind of keeping each other motivated and like we're kind of staying around the same area. Like we have a plan for what we're going to stitch. So I did a little bit more work on this, and I am stitching it on 16 count blue, hand-dyed blue effect, I think it's called, by Fabric Flair. And I did a little bit more on it. I'm getting into my January.
So
there
cute.
it is. So let's see. There it is. So I stitched, I had the first part done, and I'm moving into the second part of the fence and moving up into the birdhouse for February.
Nice.
And we'll be doing the two little birds here that are hugging each other.
Oh, little lovebirds.
Little lovebirds. I guess they are right. Can't really see them. Oh, they're down here, if you can see. That's what I'm going to be working on.
Oh, they're hugging.
Yeah.
Cute.
So I love this project, and I'm trying to get it out. I'm trying to stay, like I said, Rachel and I are trying to stay around together with that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to share. I bought this bag because who doesn't need a bag to go along with their project? This is from Ragtag Quilt Art. It was on Etsy. I mean, I needed a birdhouse bag to go with my birdhouse. If you're going to work on a project that's going to be
you kind of need
a bag that goes with
a nice
it. So
set
I can
of
pull
things
out my
to work
birdhouse
with.
bag, and I love this.
Really cute.
So and I do love working on this project.
Yeah.
So hopefully now that I got some of those other, like my American Celebration basically took up a lot of time.
Yeah.
I can work on some of my other big projects. But love that. And I love that Rachel and I are stitching it together. And so I'll keep working and hopefully have more progress in that to share. So that's my Jardin Privé.
This is, you done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a whip that we have discussed before. It is Witch's Hollow by Autumn Lane Stitchery.
Love it.
Right? Yeah, Autumn Lane Stitchery. I put a few stitches in this at the retreat. This was the second thing that I worked on. So, I got like, I can't hold it all. I got a little bit more done on the first haunted house. I started a second haunted house, and I did more of the sky. So, I mean, the sky looks really cool, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is really my only whip right now since I finished up Pip.
Because you were working
with them. I have a story later on. I had to unstitch something, which kind of set me back a bit, but we'll get into that later. I also have a little bit of haul with this.
Yeah.
Should I do this now since I have it out?
Since you have it out.
I got this gorgeous bag. Look at this bag from, I actually don't even know who it's from.
Did they say
These are from
the Steel City Stitchers Retreat.
Floss and Flame was the vendor there. But I don't know that they had a name on
the bags. They had Floss and Flame was they had set up, and they brought basically their whole shop to the retreat.
It was
oh my gosh,
amazing. I mean, it was.
They had everything. I mean, they brought all this floss, any kind of floss you can
any kind of floss, any pattern.
Oh my god, and piles of fabric.
Patterns. Oh my god, so much fabric. It was awesome.
It was a dream.
It was a dream.
That's why we have so much haul to share.
Yes.
That's probably the biggest part of it.
So I got this bag for my Halloween project because I didn't really have a Halloween bag. I had it in like, it was like a bag with like flowers on it. And I'm like, you know, it's time to step it up. The next thing I got for this is floss drops. I am becoming a floss drop person.
I know. Yeah, I am too.
And I don't know if you can see them, but they're little cauldrons. And I got them all in the drops.
That's like perfect.
I know, how cute
this
are they?
whole pattern is like, I mean, this whole thing.
The whole set, I know.
I mean, the fabric,
it makes me
the
want to work on
bag,
it.
and these cauldrons. I mean,
and I really like these floss drops because
love it.
They have this little slot in there. Maybe this isn't, like, I don't have a lot of floss drops, so maybe this is a common thing. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
But it has this little slot where you can put the piece of
and they're not all
that you're using. So I think that's really nice. And these are by Willoughby Ann.
Yeah, that Willoughby. I actually looked that up.
And
I was trying to find other ones, and there's a lot.
And it says Floss and Flame exclusive.
Yeah.
That's what it says on it. And it came with this little
So
charm.
if you're interested in these different, they have all different kinds. And I'm going to show you some
so many cute ones.
That Willoughby from Floss and Flame.
I like stepped up my game for this Halloween project, and I just like want to sit and stitch on it because it's just a nice pattern, and this stuff's so pretty. So anyways, that's my whip / haul for that.
Makes you want to do that.
Yes.
My next one is, I've showed this before too. It's my Happy Heart Sampler. I've been working on it for my husband and I have our 40th wedding anniversary. It's actually this month. So sad news is I probably won't have this done but I'm going to try to get it done in the year. So that'll be my goal, is to get it done this year. So here it is. It is Happy Heart Sampler, and it is by Birds of a Feather. Birds of a Feather takes, Colorado cross stitcher takes these birds of a feather patterns, they're older patterns, and she remasters them, makes them more modern, or redoes them and reformats them so that she can release them. So it is, yeah, birds of a feather.
That's really cute.
Yeah, and this is done on a 28 count Primrose Lugana from Forbidden Fiber Co. And here's my progress on it. And I got to, down at the bottom, our initials.
Aw.
Can you hold that up
cute.
there on that side? So yeah, here I have our initials, R and J, and I started filling that in. I also have up here our initial C for our last name. And then I'm starting the saying there. So I'll just keep adding things throughout.
The saying says, busy hands make happy hearts.
Yeah. And then I'm going to add in, like, you know, our date that we got married, and then the kids' initials will go in there at some point. So I'm hoping once I get into, like, these letters here in the middle, it'll go a little quicker. So
Cool.
I love this pattern. And
Love that.
here are I did get, well, these are just regular floss drops, but here's the other floss to go with that. So love it.
Yeah, that's nice.
So hopefully get more, now that I've done with my other big projects, I'd like to devote more time to this one.
Yeah.
So.
What's your next one? I really only have that one, and then this little one that you also have.
Oh, do you want to share?
Sure. Okay, we got the pattern.
Okay, we got the pattern.
We got the whip.
I actually had it here the whole time. Because I'm like, I had it on the list, but I guess I didn't realize what bag I had it. So I bought this bag. It's one of the Lori Holt bags that I love.
Yes.
It was a new one. So, and this is actually what this project is in. And I didn't realize it because I just got the bag. So it is.
So
do you want to share yours? Because I don't have mine's yours is out.
Goose on the loose.
Another
Bat.
Second bat. Oh, here's the first bat. This is the one we did last year.
Yes. I still need a FFO.
She still has hers FFO, but
this is
the one we did last year.
Gonna do it.
I mean, I love these projects.
Yes.
These are so fun.
They are
So we
so fun to
decided
stitch.
at the retreat that it was going to be a start, because that's when we started that one last year.
And it's kind of hard to start because you gotta measure.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's a little difficult.
well, because you have to come down further than normal.
Yeah.
And then you have to come.
And then you also have to use the pearl cotton.
Yeah. So that, and then finish starting with the pearl cotton.
The threads. So it's kind of a lot.
I think me, you, my sister,
Denise,
Susan, and
all
my
four of
niece,
us.
we all decided
Yeah.
it was going to be a start for all of us.
Yeah.
I believe my niece Denise has really
She
been
was
going
chugging away.
So she's made it further than us. But I only worked on this a while because, again,
I did not
American
work on it
Celebration.
hardly at all.
We
Because I was
started
working on
it.
Pip.
You were on Pip and I was on American Celebration.
But
So-
I have like about 10 stitches.
I did mine, or we did it on the 20 count milk chocolate linen and the called for pearl cotton floss. Again, this was kitted up by Vicki from Summer Kitchen Threads. She kitted the whole project up for us.
It's amazing.
If you decide you want to do this, give her,
She would love to have
go
you.
online and she will do this for you. So here they are.
Here's mine.
Okay. Oh, that's your.
That's it.
That's that all you did on it.
That's all
I
I
didn't
did.
realize.
I did about 10 stitches.
So she did that. Is funny. So I don't even know what you did.
Well,
on
I
it.
just knew you were going to share yours, so I figured.
Oh,
you
good.
had
It's a good
mine.
thing I went and got mine then.
Yeah.
So this is what I have done on mine.
She's got a bit more.
I have a little bit of
Look at her
a
little boot.
little boot and a little goose on there. And then these are what Katie did, but she just has the outside. So I love these and they are fun. Let me show you the
Here's mine.
pearl
Not much.
cottons. Here are all the pearl cottons. You have yours. Oh, I guess they're on a ring here.
Yeah.
Here they are.
All in a ring. These are so fun to work with.
So when you do
if
these,
you haven't worked with these,
oh my gosh,
it's so fun.
and you have to use like a bigger eye needle. And the cool
Tapestry
thing
needle.
is with these, like you snip the bottom. See how this one's like snipped? And then all you do is put your needle in here and it just pulls right out.
Yeah.
I mean, they come out. So this is one that's not snipped yet because I have not used it. But when it's time to use it, I just go down, I snip my bottoms, and then you bring your
pull it
needle
out.
up here, and one of these will actually just pour it out of there. And it is the coolest,
It is
slickest
very
thing.
cool.
And it's so easy because you just keep them right on there. The colors are, and
The
this
colors just like,
and this one are so springy.
yeah, the colors just really pop off the.
Oh, and
They're very
then
vibrant.
we also bought the Vicky.
Oh yeah, I
again,
didn't bring those.
Vicky got us the pins to go with
Yes,
it.
I also have the pins.
The pins will go in the top
Yeah.
of it. Let me show you how they have it on there. So you can see the pins at the top of it there.
Yeah.
And there's like a tutorial. I mean,
I don't know about this one yet.
because she didn't do it, but hands-on design just basically has, it's not really a tutorial, it's more like a picture,
Yeah.
like, what do you call
Step by step.
Step by step, but she does show you how to do it. But there's a lot of tutorials on how to do berries and things.
Yeah.
But I love, this is a linen fabric, and linen always scares me, but this one, I don't know why.
The 20 count, it's like bigger holes kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
It's, I love this. Again, if you're, you know, thinking about doing a BAP. We also have the pumpkin.
I haven't, I have
Yeah.
everything for that. I have
She has this, when she came out with the first one, she has this, it says BAP, and she has a tomato, and she has a strawberry, and she has a pumpkin. And I guess that's all three of the ones that we did, right?
Let me see. Tomatoes, well, we're doing a carrot.
Is there a carrot on there?
There's no carrot on there.
Is there a tomato yet?
No.
There's no tomato yet. And there is a carrot, so I guess this isn't everything. But
So I don't know.
we thought these were the things that she was doing, but now.
But maybe not.
Kathy, you just threw us all off.
We had a theory of
Kathy, you just really threw us off.
the theory was
at
wrong,
this.
apparently.
If you know Kathy Haberman of Hands On Design, that's what we're talking about. And so anyways. So I'm excited about that. And I want to get back to some of these projects. I had to get American Celebration, had to get it out of the way. Okay, the next one that I have, this was, I forgot all I did this American Celebration other
You did a lot,
but I guess I actually did other things.
I don't know what this one is.
Oh, look at this. I did this bag. I forgot about this. I made this bag for my animal crackers.
Yeah, look how cute that is.
And I was watching a Flosstube. I can't remember who. Carrie from, I can't remember her name. But anyway, she had the animal cracker bag, and she called it her she called it her cracker keeper.
Cracker.
She did. This is my cracker.
Jeez. Cracker keeper.
Cracker keeper. Tiger Lily.
It's
Tiger Lily. She had a cracker keeper, and I thought maybe I should call mine. So I made this. I embroidered this on my sewing machine, and I just thought I'm going to keep when I'm working on an animal cracker. And what I did this year for my birthday, and it's going to be my annual thing, I'm going to start an animal cracker every year on my birthday. My birthday was April 6th. I also had that, and all the other stuff between the Easter and the weddings and the retreats. My birthday is always right around Steel City, and it's like the perfect time because
I get lots of good gifts.
A lot of gifts. Wait till I show you.
It's basically Mom's weekend.
Wait till I show you the gift that I got this year from you guys. Do you remember? Oh my gosh.
I don't even remember what it was.
I can't even talk about how wonderful it is.
Oh, I do remember.
When I look at it,
I guess it's in your haul.
It's in my haul.
Yeah.
And her and Richard got it for me, and it is amazing. Amazing.
Prepare to be wowed.
I think Susan went in on it too. Didn't she?
I don't think so.
I thought she got me the pattern.
She might have got, maybe, yeah. She might have got you some other part. Anyways,
that's what I'm thinking. But so I decided on my birthday every year, I'm going to try to start an animal cracker with hopes of getting it done. I know it seems weird, but will it take me a year to do the animal cracker? It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
But at some point, I'm going to get back to this. So let me show you. Anyways, let me show you what it is. I've been talking a lot about it. So it is another Nashville Needlework release. Abigail. Of course, I did every
patriotic goat.
The patriotic goat. I don't have a lot of her done. She's stitched on.
Look, did you see her little add-on? It's a cake. You have to do that.
A cake?
Look, it's a little cake.
It's not. I think it's
It looks like a cake.
There's a top and a bottom to it too. See?
Oh.
See, the one says 2026 and the other side
pin
says
cushion, maybe.
Yeah, like a pin thing. I don't really know. It is
cute,
done on
it is.
18 count, Not Another Sampler by Be Stitch Me, and this is all I have done is the top of her.
Oh, well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so hold that up there so you can see. So I started the top of her. I wanted to get her face done because if I get her face done, at least I have something to.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple other people have her stitched up, and she's so cute.
Yeah.
But that was my birthday start, my animal cracker, and I'm going to try every year to start a new animal cracker because I would love to have a whole set of animal crackers.
I mean, you just can't have them.
You can't have enough of them.
Can't have enough.
And she keeps coming out with them. Like
she just keeps cranking them out.
I have another one in
What are we supposed to do?
You have not. You have no other choice but to just buy animal crackers.
You have
collect
no
animal
other
crackers. Just put them in your collection, and whether you get them
And hope you
stitched or
get
not,
to it.
just at some point. But I am going to, because I now have a cracker keeper, and I'm doing them for my birthday. So I have a goal. Yeah. So I never showed like the inside on the bag, but it's like here's the
Paisley,
like it's a Tilda fabric.
Tilda. Yes.
Yeah. So that is that. And then the last thing that I did promise that I know you've been on the edge of your seat waiting to see is my home sign.
Oh yes.
Month May.
Month of May.
No,
it's cute.
month of April. No.
May.
May. It's this.
It's watermelons.
It's watermelons. That's why I'm
I
ready to take my
love that.
bunnies down. And this one it actually is not the pattern that she planned for May. The one she had planned for May was like daisies. It was just daisy, 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 daisy. Well, she came out with this extra Wreath Swap 3. It was a bonus set. And there was like a happy birthday one, a congratulations grad, a Mr. and Mrs., a school back to school. And this one, I just thought, I like this one better than the daisy because I thought it kind of reminded me of Memorial Day.
I was going to say, don't you have a daisy? Isn't there another flower?
There's another one and I just thought, to me, isn't this kind of like Memorial Day? Like going to somebody's house for a picnic and you're taking your watermelon because at the bottom you have the little truck. I just thought, it just reminded me of
a little more summery.
Yeah, a little more summery than just the daisies. I thought the daisies, to me, were kind of boring.
Yeah.
So I took it out of this one, and I thought, I'm doing the watermelons.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that one. I can't wait to get it. And it's close to being done. So that is my last. So you might not be seeing, I know you're probably going to be sad, but you're not going to be seeing much more of the home sign. But if you really want to see it again,
just ask.
Shoot me a message. I'll whip it out for you and show you what's up with it. So, anyways, I think it's time. Oh, one other thing I want to say is someone had messaged about how's your 10, 20, 30 going? It's not going good.
Oops. I forgot about the 10, 20, 30.
Oops. If you're not familiar, if you're a new subscriber, 10, 20, 30 was kind of our little way
I forgot about that. I should start back
I know. I am. It's my goal. 10. So on the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th, we would stitch one of our bigger
projects.
whips. So the 10th was like an everyday stitch. The 20th was a Christmas one because 20th is closer to 25th. And then the 30th was our Halloween stitch. So at least one day a month we would, stitch on those.
Yeah.
To try to get a little progress.
So at least you get something done on them.
Yeah. Well, the last few months.
That did kind of fall off for me.
With everything else going on, the 10, 20, 30. But a goal of mine is definitely to get back to 10, 20,
I agree.
30. This month of May, getting back to 10,
Let's get it back on it.
Let's get back on it. So hopefully next time. That's why I'm not showing my 10, 20, 30s to you this because
there's been no progress.
There's not been any progress. They're sitting in my whip.
I did a little bit of progress on my 10, 20, 30, but
I did want to share this too. This is a new basket I got for my whips. Look how cute
that's nice.
This is from Target, and again, Nicole Sporer shared it. That she purchased it. I think it was in one of the during one of the tutorials or something, or videos that she did, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that basket. But look how cute it is. I think it's like she said like a picnic basket because there is a lid on it.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
And I'm like, how perfect is this for your whip? So I try to keep my whips in that I'm kind of working on currently.
Yeah.
But I thought it was adorable. So I immediately had to go on to the Target website and order it.
You didn't tell me that.
I know, I forgot. So that was kind of a haul. But I think it's time for another giveaway.
Yeah, giveaway number 2.
Giveaway number 2 is a quilt giveaway because we do have quilters that watch. And I don't have any quilting to share because I've just been busy with stitching and life, I guess. So, but this is my family tree wall hanging. So what you would do is you would record your family, and you can also record whoever is in your family that you want to put on there. And it says, families are like branches on a tree. We grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one.
Isn't that sweet?
So inside you have...
It's a whole kit?
It's a whole kit. Everything that you need for this little wall hanging is in there. So let me show you. Here you get the pattern. The pattern's here. And this is a... you get this...
It's like the
main center of it. And let me show. This is Riley Blake.
Oh wow, it's big.
It's big. So here you would record
wow
your family tree information. There's the saying on there. The little squares that go around the outside of it are there.
Little squares.
And then I believe this is your backing fabric.
Yeah.
So everything's there that you need for this.
Yeah, that's nice.
So if you are a quilter.
If you're a quilter, this is
It's a cute little project because everything's there and you can do your family tree on it. So if you are interested in that project, please leave the keyword family in the comments.
Cute.
And we will send this out to one of our subscribers, because I thought, well, you know, we do have some quilters I know that watch, and instead of doing all the stitching, we give some quilt projects away. So again, like and subscribe the video and leave the word family, and we will send that out to one of our lucky subscribers.
Awesome.
All right, we'll take a little break.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we're ready to do some haul. And like we said, we have a lot of haul just because.
That's what you do.
Don't judge us.
That's what you do when you go to a retreat and you have Nashville
and everything else. And it's been like 2 months.
So you can imagine.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
You can imagine.
All right, so my first item is called I got this. I did another little retreat with some friends. Yes. Actually, the end of March.
End of
February. End of February.
Yeah.
That was right after our last retreat. And this I actually purchased from that. It was a lot of these you're gonna see they're patriotic, because I like
the Patriot.
Everybody
She's
is
well known as the Patriot.
Well known as the Patriot, yes, but there's also a lot of patriotic out right now. But this is
it's a good time to be
God
a
Bless
Patriot.
the USA from Teresa Kogut. It is and I got everything for that. I love it, and I have the pattern. I got some fabric for it. It is a 16 count platinum Ada. You know, nothing, it's just like a regular bit. And I have all the floss. I have it all ready to go. And I've been dying to do another Teresa Kogut. I also love this little bird down here in the corner.
Yeah.
How cute.
Cute.
So that's one. Oh, and then I did a bag. I think this bag.
I was going to say, the bag.
I should share my bag. I did these, it's like I said, I did these bags with the Tilda, and I bought this vinyl that's decorative vinyl. So I'm kind of into that.
And
I got
fancy.
Yeah, so I've been doing some new bags.
Extra kick on it.
Yeah. So that was my first haul.
Okay. I'll go next, I guess.
Yep.
This is one of my Nashville purchases. Oh, Tomato by HOD.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. I have a story about this
She's been in love with this.
I started this.
Oh yeah.
And I screwed up, and I had to unpick the whole thing. I worked on it probably like a whole day one Sunday. I had a nice start going on it, and I had to take it all out. Oh.
That stinks.
So there were a couple issues. You have to start like 4 inches down. I don't know if I messed up or I measured wrong, or I don't really know what happened, but I didn't start down low enough. And also I was doing one thread, because there's a 1 thread option and a 2 thread option in here. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try the 1 thread. And I felt like you couldn't see it very well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 threads. Here's my fabric. The fabric is just flax. It's a 32 count flax. So that's going to be ready to go. And I got all the floss for that, all week's dye. And yeah, that was one of my big purchases. Oh, I also got the tomato cage to hang it on. So it's gonna all need painted. From Chantel. I bought from Lindy.
Chantel. Oh.
I don't know who
I think from.
I think I bought it straight from Chantel actually. But yeah, it needs painted. But yeah, so that's gonna be my next project that I'm working on.
Love it. It's a great summer
stitch. I'm so
stitch.
excited to get started on it. Like I said, I was almost the first thing I pulled out from Nashville, but you know,
then she did.
I screwed up.
Yeah,
that's so sad. And then I spent like an hour unpicking. It was just very sad.
Yeah, when you spend that long on it. I'm into these robin stitches from Primrose. They have, I don't know, 3 or 4. I don't know how many of these out. This one just came out, Robin's 4th of July. So I ordered it with the floss, and I have fabric for it, but I also ordered, they had the frames.
Oh my God.
Look how cute that frame is.
It's so pretty.
So yeah, I definitely want to do that. That's another, like I said, patriotic. So I'm going to have you're going to see a lot of patriotic, but that actually just arrived. I had ordered it just today, so it just came in time. So yeah, so that was that. Next.
Next, another Nashville purchase. This one's from Summer Kitchen Threads. A Garden's Beauty. It says a Garden's Beauty never lies in one flower. It has the giant chicken on it. I'm going on a gardening journey this year, so I was into the gardening theme. So I got the pattern. I got the called for fabric, which is a 36 count winter brew. I'm gonna try 36 count linen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll probably
That's kind of wild of me, but I must be feeling adventurous. And then the called for floss, which is Weeks Dye and Classic Colorworks. So there's a mixture in there. But yeah, I don't know when I'll get to this, but
That's a cute one.
I'm really excited about it.
that one.
It's quite.
Love the fat chicken. They're
Me
fat.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. A Garden's Beauty.
Here's another one that another patriotic stitch, Liberty Stitches from Caterpillar and Fat Quarter Shop she's been stitching this, and she's gotten quite a Kimberly Jolly from Fat Quarter Shop, and each one of these little blocks you just stitch separately. I love this pattern from the moment I saw it, and then I planned on stitching it on a 16 count that dirty fabric that I had, and I'll show you the flosses that go with it. They're just DMCs, but love the reds, and so I'm planning on stitching it on that, and
perfect.
I'm excited about this one.
That's a pretty one.
I know. I think it'll be cute.
It's a solid stitch.
It's a solid stitch. It seems like these little squares.
It says 250 years.
Yeah.
In there.
It's a good one for the
That's
250th.
cool.
Yeah, it's neat. You can see all the different little things out. There's like eagle. I mean, I'm anxious to get going on this. There's all kinds of little baseball things for the 250th. So yeah, what's your next one?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to share also. I got for this.
Oh, you got some floss drops.
They're Kimberly's Blue Sue's drops that I got to do. I got to get the DMC.
Nice.
I'll figure it out, but I got the floss. We've been getting into floss drops.
We've been getting into floss drops. It's pretty fun. I kind of love it.
The floss drops are kind of fun. It kind of just steps up the whole floss a little bit versus the wrapping on the bobbins. So
next one, I got this. I had bought like a ton of stuff, like kits and stuff from Nashville, like big kits. So I went to the retreat and I was like, well, I don't want to like spend much. So I did allow myself to buy one little kit. I got Ghosting to Town. This is by Hello from Liz Matthews.
Love that one.
You know I love a Halloween pattern. This called my name. I needed this. And then I had one of the girls there at Floss and Flame. She helped me pick out this gorgeous, I mean beautiful fabric. Yes. This is Dusk, 32 count Dusk Lugana Fiber on a Whim. So, I mean, it's just beautiful. Really pretty. And the other special thing about this one, it uses NPIs. It uses silk. So this is a new venture for me. And it's kind of nice. It only used like 4. So I didn't have to because they are a little pricey. So I didn't have to spend like a ton to try out a pattern with some silk. So, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. So,
nice. I'm also venturing into the NPIs. I'll show you with one of my patterns.
She is. So yeah, this pattern is just so freaking
That'll be a great one for Halloween.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah. It's nice that you're venturing away from like the primrose a little bit. Like,
I
into
know.
Other patterns.
I really am. And it's not, it's
kind
just
of fun.
It's just happening naturally. Like I'm not forcing it. I just
like found that there's other things.
Finally venturing out a bit, you know? It's pretty fun.
I, like a lot of other people, I'm interested in the Erica Michaels America Berry. Yep, a lot of people have done this, and I really want to do it. I have all the floss for it, and then I also purchased some more pins. So I don't know if it was the same place.
Oh, yeah.
They are from
realstitcher.com.
Oh, Rebel Stitcher.
Rebel Stitcher.
I got Rebel Stitcher was at the retreat.
Yeah.
You can't see them real well, but they're a little strawberry. I thought
cute.
they'd be cute from the top of my, because if you can see, this one has some pins on the top of it. So again, another patriotic stitch, and I got the flosses. I just need to pick out a fabric for that one. This was from Teresa Kogut in her Patreon last month, March. I guess, yeah, March 2026 ornament. Cute. Look at that. A lot of people have been stitching this one. A lot of people have been doing this one. I love the strawberries, and that they say that little goose looks like he has attitude. The way he's like looking at you with his head's twisted, like he's really looking at you with some attitude there. So I love that one. So I don't have anything for that one. I would just like at some point to
the rest of mine also are not kits or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you have left.
I'll share, well, this is just another pattern that it's called Bird. Again, another strawberry one, Bird in the Berry Patch. It's from Luminous Fiber Arts. It was a Nashville Needle Market release, and it came with, I didn't say it came with, but it's stitched by these silks. And I don't even know who, let me see who makes these flosses, but they're gorgeous.
They're so pretty.
What's this say? Threadworks. But look at, you can see
beautiful floss.
The variegation in that little bird. Yeah. It's from these So I don't have the fabric, but I have the floss. I had to order the special flosses
Yeah.
to go with it because that's what causes like all the variation
Oh
in
yeah,
the
you
pattern.
have to have that.
And then what a great summer pattern that is.
That's so pretty.
And I have a couple other summer berry like things that I already did, and I thought this would go along really well with my berry theme that I could put up over the summer.
Yeah.
So had to get that one. And I love Luminous Fiber Arts. Love her patterns. Go ahead.
My next pattern, I have nothing for this. I just got the pattern here. Is Hoppy Easter. This is by Annie B's Folk Art. There it is. I liked this stand-up thing. I was inspired. I was watching Helen D and she had a stand-up tutorial. And I was like, you know what? That's a cute little stand-up for Easter. I have nothing like that.
Did she do this one?
I don't think she did this one.
She did.
She did another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the inspo for this. Pretty cute.
Love it.
Yes. Do you have more?
This one I also purchased at the retreat. I've looked at this pattern since she put it out over.
Oh yeah.
She did this for. Well, I don't know if this was.
I think it was for a retreat.
It was for a retreat, but she released it at Nashville, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's Make Today Count. A lot of people have been stitching it up. I got all the flosses for it.
Yeah.
And they were selling at the retreat. Well, I got the fabric. Well, I don't think it's the exact fabric.
It's pretty close though.
But it's pretty close. It's 16 count slate. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's kind of variegation in there.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. And it looks, if you look at
This
the
is
pattern.
by Fabrics by Stephanie.
It might be called for slate on this, actually.
Yeah, Slate Fabrics by Stephanie.
Yeah. So,
That's it.
And is it the same one?
Yep.
Is that Fabrics by Stephanie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the called for. Got the floss. And then they also had the finishing
yeah.
board with the hands-on design. This is a special
Emblem.
board that they did, like I think it was for that
Chantel
retreat.
did that.
So I have the board already, so it would just need painted. So I have everything to do this one.
You got a full kit.
And I just think it's like,
Gotta get
make
going on
today
it.
count. It's just like perfect.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
really
love that
cute.
one. So I
Again,
got everything for that.
I have another kind of single pattern here. The Christmas pickle. I'm a pickle girl.
She is
So
a
this
pickle
is
girl.
Satsuma Street. I don't know if everything's in here or what the deal is. I haven't opened it yet, but this will be hanging on my tree at Christmas time.
Yes.
So I'm very excited about this one.
Yeah. And then I got the Beneath the Waves, two of the Beneath the Waves patterns. Here's the flosses. You're gonna hold
She
those.
got the little.
What are they? Are they from Threadworks too?
They are Cottage Garden
Oh,
threads.
Cottage Garden threads that go along, and they had all the pattern releases, and I decided to go with these two because I thought, how cute would they be in my bathroom? At some point, I would love to do they both have the cat.
Stitch the rainbow.
This one's called Jams and Jellies from Top Knot Stitcher, and this one is called Gone Fishing by Ink Circles.
Very nice.
And they both have the cats in them.
Love that.
So I got those. I'm also into the Chubbies.
Yeah.
So the Jeanette Douglas little chubby bear that was released at Nashville.
Yeah.
Had to get the chubby bear. This I actually got off the freebie table at the retreat.
Cool.
The Patriotic House Trio. She does. I know this Waxing Moon does a bunch of different house trios.
Yeah.
And they had this one on, and I thought, well, I'm gonna pick that up. It was on the freebie table. So let's share this.
We
together.
both have this one.
It is another
Olive.
the animal cracker with her little baby.
Yeah. The little tuft of hair.
Yes, with a little tuft of hair. So she's definitely on the list to
Yep.
be stitched. You know, maybe we'll start her after I get
her.
Abigail done.
Yeah.
You already have yours done, so maybe you can start yours.
Maybe. I have another animal cracker. I want to do that.
Oh.
Little black cat.
Oh, she has
He's
the
Halloween one.
Halloween one with the
I can't remember his name.
Bones.
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 That's it.
Yeah, he's really cute.
He's very cute. So.
Yeah. So that was
That's all my haul.
I'm almost done. I have this one I bought from Hands On Design. Hey Peter.
Her releases this year were
Like,
I mean,
so
very
good. I mean,
good.
and look at those. Just look how colorful those are.
Yeah.
I love that one, and I love her rounds.
yes.
So there's
That
that.
one's adorable.
This one everybody is stitching.
Yes.
It is Plum Street Samplers Freedom Flock. Again with all the flosses.
Yep.
I love it.
Very nice.
A lot of people I've been seeing stitching that.
Yep.
Another
this is a big one.
that a lot of people have been stitching is the We Are Blessed from Teresa Kogut
Yep.
with the drum. I actually have a drum to put this on. And Susan, my sister, just finished it.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so I have the flosses inside there.
Cute.
So that's another one that's on the list. It was another released at Nashville. And I believe my last thing is they had this on the table and I've been looking at it.
And it's
Ever since
just
oh my gosh, the patterns. This is the top reason why I bought this book. I will show it to you. It is.
Oh yeah, he is a star.
Copper's winter in this book. Just I'm like,
I mean, a
have
star.
I have to stitch him up.
He's so cute.
I love him. I'm hoping she comes
know.
out with other Coppers.
I would love to see like
other Coppers.
Yes.
Like Coppers in the spring, Copper in the summer.
we need to see Copper more.
I want more Copper. So
If you hear us, Teresa.
Teresa, if you're listening, please give us more Copper.
Yes.
But there's so many other good. If you remember back when Jason from Lindy Stitches
I
did
know.
his review of this book,
Yeah.
I mean, I can just look through this book and laugh.
and think of his commentary.
Think of
on
his
all the
comments
stuff.
about the snowmen that were blowing away.
The snowman with the legs.
The legs. There's a lot of great patterns in here. So I had to, when I saw this up on the table, I was just like, I had to get it. So I believe those are our haul. So let's go on to do our other giveaway number 3.
Giveaway number 3.
And it is another group of patterns from the Proper Stitcher. These are great patterns from her. The first one is called Friends Oh Plenty. And it says on it, may your home always be too small to hold all your friends.
Oh, that's very
and it's
sweet.
it looks, to me, it looks like St. Patrick's Day.
I was gonna say,
doesn't it kind of like
St. Patrick's Day?
But that's one pattern.
This one is Then Sings My Soul, and that is what the saying on there is. It's a little house. That's a very nice, delicate little pattern. That's cute.
And then this one is Stitching Mends the Soul.
Oh, cute.
Another pattern. So this is a group of patterns from Annie, the Proper Stitcher. So if you would leave the keyword proper in the comments, we will send that out to one of you again. Please like and subscribe to the video, and we will get that out to one of you. So we're going to take one little break.
Be right
We'll
back.
be right back to finish up. Thank you. All right.
Okay, we're back.
We are back, and we're going to share some stitchy kindness, some things that we got at retreats, and just some gifts that we received from people. The first
Mom's
one.
very excited to share this.
I'm so excited to share this. This was a birthday gift that I got from Katie and Richard at the. They let me purchase this at the retreat, and they paid for it. So first of all, I got this bag that you'll see. It goes along with it so well.
The theme is
on theme. It's on theme, on point with it. So as soon as I look at this, I will know. I got the Teresa Kogut Hometown. I've been wanting to do this. This was a pattern, if you're not familiar, from her Patreon. She did like one. They did it for over 2 years. So I mean, it would take you.
It's a monster.
Yes. My friend Rachel from Five Oaks Farm Stitching, has this and is going to start it. And then Madison from Unfinished Stitches is also, I think already started it. So there's a couple people out there that are just starting it, and I decided I'm going to also start it.
Yeah.
It'll be one that'll take me a long time to do, but that's okay. And like I said, look at the bag. Is that any more perfect?
I mean, how
when
much better
I saw
could you
that
get?
bag, I'm like, that's it. I bought they bought for me the fabric, which is Hog Bristle, 18 count from Fox and Rabbit.
Yeah.
I thought, like, show the pattern, like how, like, I thought that was like the perfect fabric.
Really perfect.
Again, this is from the retreat. And then, like Katie said, we've been into these floss drops. I bought a bunch of floss drops.
Yeah.
This is, you want to share that one?
Yeah.
There's like 3 different
Is
of
this
these.
DMC?
This is,
No.
Yeah, I think this is DMC. This is all DMC, yeah. It's all
So
stitched with DMC.
pretty.
So I have
Look at
all
all the colors are just
yeah.
like.
Oh, and then these, I love these. These were from that same company that you were talking about. So there's a bunch of different ones in
Willoughby
it.
and
Willoughby, yeah, and we got them from Floss and Flame.
Yes.
So all those for this beautiful pattern in my bag. I want to get started on this, and it'll be one that I just work on from time to time. Yeah. But I just thought this bag could not have been more perfect.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. So, maybe there is. Let me see. There's a tag in here. Lynn's Cross Stitch Creates.
Lynn X Stitches.
X Stitches
Creates.
Yeah.
Lynn's,
there's her card if you want to hold it up.
Lynn X Stitches Creates.
She's the creator of these bags.
You want?
And they're nice bags. They're a little bigger, which is nice.
Information on this. It won't work.
Yeah.
I don't know why it won't work.
It was in the bag, so I just left it in there so I could show you that one.
Happy stitching, it says.
Yeah. So
and we will be happy stitching.
We will be happily stitching.
I love those bags. They are a great size.
So thank you to Richard and Katie for purchasing me this wonderful. I mean, I could not have been more excited with this.
Yeah, that was
like I still am. I still look at it and think, oh, I'm so excited. So I'm excited to get going, and I'm excited that other people are doing it also. You want to share?
Okay, so we got a few gifts at our
retreat
from our table mates.
Yeah.
First, this was from our friend Jay. She made one for me and Mom.
She made one for everybody at our table.
Oh yeah, not just for us, for everybody at the table. But I think that they stained these.
They bought the boxes.
Yes.
And then her husband said he was going to stain them, and
so
they were like different colors.
Yeah, they were different colors.
It was like a wood.
So thank you, Jay's husband, for doing
Jay.
this. Inside, she had a pattern that says "friend" on it,
and you can stitch the top of it. It goes on
the top.
Yeah.
And then also there's some little charms and pins inside. So thank you so much, Jay.
Yeah, there's a nice little stuff in there. But she had hers all stitched up, and she had it on the top. You could either stitch that, or she said if you have something else you want to do on it. So it'll be a nice little box to put a finishing on. So we all loved our little boxes. Thank you, Jay.
Yes.
Also from the retreat, our friend Vicky gave, well, let's explain. We do, instead of doing table gifts, we came up with this new thing, right? So what we did is we play a game, and everybody brings a kitted up project that maybe you have in your stash that you're
not going to get to.
That you feel like, I don't think I'm ever going to get to it. And you just kit it up with the fabric, the floss, and bring the kit. And you put it in a gift bag. And then we play like a left-right game where
you like read a story and you say, pass it to the
left,
say, like,
pass it to
take
the right.
a left down the road. As she
take it to the right. They went to the right. They went to the left. And you just keep passing your bags around the whole way through the story. Whatever bag you end up with, you get that fully kitted project.
Yes.
We did it at the retreat.
So you bring a fully kitted project from your stash.
And you get something.
You get something that you maybe would have
We first came up with
whatever.
it when we went to our little friend group retreat. We went to in February. We did it and we loved it. And we were like, so we talked to our table mates and we why don't we do that? Because we have our little group that we sat with at the Steel City retreat. So everybody got it and we all switched around. And so we each got a kitted up project. So I think you forgot
I forgot
yours.
mine.
You forgot yours. I'll share mine. But from my friend, from Vicky, she got me this. I got her gift, and it is Fragments in Time. I mean, this was like perfect for me. It was patriotic.
Perfect for you.
Patriotic Quaker. I don't know if it was that one or maybe it was. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Patriotic Quaker. And she said, actually, there's two of these. There's two. There's one on the front. There's two different ones in there. That one and this one.
From Summer House Stitchworks.
And she gave me the fabric, the 16 count colonial parchment, which is the called for fabric that goes along with it. It's
really pretty.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Really pretty fabric.
It's kind of almost, well, it is small.
Yeah, slightly modeled there.
Yep. So you can see that goes along with that.
Yeah.
And she also, like I said, you get the floss, and there are the two flosses that go with it.
Nice.
So everything's there. And she was saying,
I don't even think I saw this.
she's putting out other patterns to go along with the series. Like, I thought she said May, maybe some other ones were coming out. But Summer House Stitchworks.
Very nice.
So that was my gift that I got for our little exchange. And it was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun because
it's fun to see everybody open their gift.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's in, it's just fun.
And then if somebody gets something that they already got, you can switch with somebody or, it's okay. So we had a good time and we loved it. And then Vicky also got each one, let all of us pick out a platitudes. They released these at Market, these platitudes, and she had like all of them, and you could just go through and she let us pick one out.
Well, Mom got a platitude.
Yes.
I got the cookbook because I had not gotten the cookbook yet. So she handed, I got a cookbook. Mom got to pick out a platitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cookbook
and I was going to say for my gift that I got for the
thing,
I got from my cousin Denise. She gave me a fully kitted, it's from Stitching with the Housewives. It was just called Summer, and it's like the three houses. It's got like strawberries on it, I think.
They had one for each season.
They had one for each season. And I had already done the spring one. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right, yeah.
So the summer one was perfect for me.
Yeah, that was great.
But I just forgot it. So.
Yeah, so, and then, I guess that's it in here. Oh, the other thing I wanted to share is we had some people come up to us at the retreat and introduce themselves and say, they watch our Flosstube. So that was really nice to meet a lot of people.
That's so fun.
One lady was so nice. She had stitched these little books. They're a needle book.
It's so cute.
And look, she has Steel
City
her own
Stitcher on there.
Yeah, Steel City Stitcher, Yinzer Retreat 2026. And she came up and she goes, oh, I wish your floss tube, and I want to give this to you. I don't remember her name, so if you're watching and please leave us your name, because I don't remember, because we met so many people there. There were so many nice people, and they would come up and talk to us, and we really liked that. So thank you so much for this book. It was so cute.
Sweet.
So sweet of you. So thank you for that. Do you have anything else?
I have nothing else.
I think I have one other thing that, the other thing I got was when we went to, like I said, that little friend retreat, I got the exchange gift. And Denise, my niece, got me this Hello Spring. That's what I got when we did our game up there. The Hello Spring pattern from Primrose with the fabric.
Beautiful blue fabric.
And then it came with the floss, which is from this, the dinky dyes. The dinky dyes that come along. And that kind of makes that modeling in there. So I've seen a lot of people stitching this one. So that was my little pattern from her. Cool. So I definitely want to do that one. And then the other thing she did when Denise was up there, she was working on the birdie bowl from the blue flower.
Oh, yes.
She worked on this, and I love this one. And so she gave me this because she was done with it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she stitched on this in it. It's kind of it doesn't look intense, but I think this whole fence.
I mean,
it's pretty full, yeah. But just stitching all those cute birds.
She would send us little updates, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cute.
So she shared that with me, and it's from
We're in a slight bird phase.
We're in a little bit of a bird phase
in real life, not just in stitching.
Like I still have my bird feeder up. My husband, we had a little bit of a bear issue.
They almost had a bear issue.
I don't want to get into the bear issue, but we had a bear issue because we had a bird feeder up. So now my husband puts the bird feeder out every morning and brings it in every night because the bear kept coming in after our bird feeder. Like it was coming and it wouldn't, like we would yell at it out in the yard.
And it would ignore
just ignore us. Just sit there and just keep eating the bird feeder. Like I'm not moving. So try to make me leave your yard. I'm not leaving. So we're like, okay, we better get rid of the bird feeder. So, but now we just put it out. But we've been like watching the birds.
It's so fun.
And I have a little bird book and we identify the birds and it's so fun. I don't know what it is about the birds.
I don't know either. I got a second bird feeder. So we have two bird feeders and now I have the suet feeder. So we've been getting all kinds of new birds at our house. And like, I have that. I don't know if a lot of you heard of the Merlin app where you can like listen and it will like pick up what birds are singing around you and identify them, which is really cool. And I got some bird watching binoculars as well.
And then she was at my mom's house. We're cleaning my mom's house out, and she had a bird book.
She had a bird book just
because I was showing her my bird book, and she's like,
"Oh, meant to be."
It was like this bird book was that my mom always had, and so she took my mom's bird book. Yeah, so now it's just fun, kind of identify them. Yeah, and then. You know, what
maybe
are
learn
they
about
like?
them.
Learn
maybe
about
just
them.
Look at them.
And we also found out that the hummingbirds are back to our area, which is a good thing. I'm excited about, but it's also bad because today we had snow. It's May 2nd. It's been
snowing.
It's May 2nd.
All day.
Snow. It was like very depressing because we had 70s and almost 80s. It was
beautiful.
In April. And now we have May and we had snow. Which is not usual. Like we don't usually have snow this late, but then I guess we will go ahead and do our last giveaway, right? Yeah, we did our we're going to do our last giveaway number 4. This is kind of the biggest one. So if you hung on with us this long, because I know we've been talking a lot, we told you this was going to be a long one, but this is probably our biggest one. We decided to give away a pattern, the American Celebration pattern that we both did. Love this pattern. And what a great time to be working on this right before America's 250th.
I loved this pattern in particular because it repeated a lot. So once you figured it out, each row,
you could get going.
It was pretty easy to keep going. So it was very satisfying.
So not only will you get that, I also made a bag that we will give away with it. So it's a little paisley bag, and I have the charms. I got some patriotic charms.
Oh, that's cute.
That will be on there. So that will go along, these two together. And if you would like to enter this giveaway, please enter the keyword America.
Love it.
So you'll get the bag and the pattern together, and you can be working on your own American Celebration. So please leave it. Please like and subscribe.
Great pattern, great bag.
Leave the word America. Just the last thing I wanted to share was just some freebies that I found online, which I talked about this one already. Probably a lot of you know about that. The Erica Michaels. There is also one from, you can share some of these too. Patriotic pin cushion. I don't even remember who this one is from. I can't even find it.
Here's one from
Oh, Jeanette Douglas. Jeanette Douglas, and I'll just kind of share the top of it there. But it's, again, another little patriotic. A lot of these are little patriotic free stitches. So if you go to JeanetteDouglas.com, she has this cute little pattern.
This one here is by Waxing Moon Designs. I think you can see it there.
That's a cute one. I've seen several people stitching that one.
I don't know what it's called. It doesn't.
I don't know if it has a name.
It may not have a name, but it's very cute.
Yeah. This one was one of my favorites. It is by Jean Farish. I mean, look at this. This is a free pattern. If you go to jeanfarish.com, she has this, and it's a free pattern, and it's all in color.
It's very nice,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's like
it's almost like a
it's
pattern
like
you would
a pattern
buy.
that you would buy, and it's free.
I mean,
when
it's
I
all
saw that
colored.
one, Jean Farish Needleworks. So if you would like to do that one,
Yeah, that's very nice.
there's her information, and like I said, the chart is all in color.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's all the DMCs and information on it.
What
And then
is
the
this
last one is from Samplers and Primitives for America's 250th. And it has, it's like kind of like a red work, but it's
It almost looks like that
1776
bird kind of that you did.
yeah, to 2026. So it has the dates on there. It's just a quick little chart. So I just had ran into some of these along, you know, the time and thought, why not share? The last thing I just briefly talk about some of the floss tubes I've been watching. I already talked about Unfinished Stitches.
Yeah.
I talked about that. I already talked about Five Oaks Farm. Love all of them.
Helen D.
We love Helen D. I always watch Sarah Stitchery and her friend, Handmade by Sarah W. They're great. They always share lots of good things. I always enjoy Sarah Stitchery's, her book talks too. The Carolina Stitchers, Joy and Emma Kay. Love them.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched them, make sure you do. Maggie, Homemade on the Ridge, shares a lot of different stitching plus crafts.
Very creative.
And a new one I found, and I know a lot of you have subscribed to them, is Two Needles Pulling Thread. They are awesome. That's Kathy and Missy. They live like up in Maine, and they're friends with Helen D. Like sometimes they get, so they'll talk about
interesting.
Helen sometimes.
Yeah.
And they'll go to retreats with Helen. So there's so many floss
Also
tubes.
for me, shout out to Tiger Lily.
Oh, Tiger Lily, because of, yeah.
She helped me with my cording. That video is great.
And I usually don't miss Primrose Cottage every week.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot
It's
of people
nice
watch.
because they're live. And
Yeah, they're live.
they're on right at my lunchtime, so I usually just turn them on Thursdays.
And they're always sharing their new stuff. So.
Yeah.
But we, again, want to thank everybody that's a new subscriber, all of our subscribers that have been with us from the beginning.
Submit yourself for some giveaways.
Yes, please
Put in
submit
some
for our
chances
giveaways. And we will send those out to you. Hopefully it won't be as long this time.
Yeah,
We'll
I
hopefully
think
be back.
hopefully things will calm down a bit.
Yeah.
It seems like maybe a little bit.
I have another month of school. The end of this month, I'll be done with school. And so hopefully, at least by the beginning of June or middle of June, we should be back. And because now it's a little easier, I can even run down to her house, and we can do from there. So we might be at her house next time.
Yeah.
But thank you all for joining us, and it was fun being back. We're
It was
excited.
great. And we will talk to you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.